I think that's going to be the explanation as to why JuJuan Johnson moved to quarterback. I mean, if you didn't hear the news yet, he was DBS starish last year. Then he moved to running back with the situation with John Emery when there was a lack of depth, and that one kind of made sense. But now, as of yesterday, with the roster being released, LSU says JuJuan Johnson's going to be their quarterback. So your quarterback room right now is Garrett Nussmeier, Michael Van Buren Jr., and now JuJuan Johnson. I'm going to just have to guess, and this is no confirmations. This is just pure speculation on my end, but I just don't think Colin Hurley's probably going to be healthy enough to come back fast as they expected, probably. I mean, they had that situation with him. That's my only guess. The only thing I want to say here, though, is that he needs a hybrid role. He's not going to do much as quarterback 3. Would it be good to have him practicing and potentially, ready to take that position if it somehow opened up? I feel like it's all right cross-training him, but you got to put him in something else. I think he's talented enough where he's got to see some playing time. He's not going to do nothing at quarterback. Is it a safety measure? Sure, but I mean, let's get him another role too. What do you think they're going to do in this situation, and what was your initial reaction? Because mine was just straight up confusion.
I mean, there's got to be a move where they're thinking they need to have some depth in that room. That's the only thing that makes sense here. I would hope that JuJuan Johnson still has an opportunity to play running back or go back to the DB room. If he's just putting all his eggs in one basket to play the quarterback position, I think he needs to reevaluate that, in my opinion. He's too talented and too good of a player to just be sitting on the shelf behind Garrett Nussmeier and Michael Van Buren, who, when you talk about two quarterbacks who has experience playing in the SEC. So it's not like you're about to do anything to surpass either one of them coming next year. So I think it's a depth move, man, and I hope he still has an opportunity to play the running back position or go back in the DB room.
Yeah, because the amount of talent that he's got, it's just, like you said, it's sad to see it not be utilized. And it's also one of those things where it's like, you don't want to be in that spot next year where you're missing a little bit extra oomph in the DB side or what have you. I think the running back side's pretty good, but I guess my end-all be-all point is you don't want to get to next year and realize you needed more help than what you got. And I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen, but I think JuJuan Johnson definitely should do multiple things.
Right.
Just because he can. I mean, if he was the backup guy, it'd be a little different, but I don't think he's going to see much opportunity.
I think if he stays in the running back room, man, he'll have a lot of opportunity. You got to think about, Caleb Jackson. He's going to probably have a good chance to be that second running back behind Caden Durham, right? Well, he's a different type of running back than Caden Durham. Yep. JuJuan Johnson is more his running style is more like Caden Durham. So I think still being able to be in that running back room suits him well, and he'll have a lot of chances to be able to make some plays next year, because we know that running back position, especially in the SEC, right? It could be a lot of wear and tear on your body. Yep. And so, I know JT Lindsey's coming in. I know Harlan Berry's coming in. But JuJuan Johnson actually has experience. So I hope, he's quarterback 3 on a depth chart. But I would really, really be devastated. And I think Tiger fans will be devastated if he's not still playing some type of running back, having some type of running back role next year.
I agree. Yeah, dude got a touchdown. Like he already got into pay dirt. I feel like that's enough experience in and of itself. And to build on that point you were talking about, straight up, Caden's the elusive back, Caleb's the power back. The next best elusive back would be theoretically JuJuan or Harlem, and Harlem is very green, and we know, and green in a sense where he's new. Nothing is really expected of a freshman until you see that they are able and capable of the moment. And it's kind of just one of those things where the opportunities are going to have to arise. I feel like the trust and the coaching staff's history with the roster moves and like all the position changes they've been doing, I feel like they really go with the experienced guys. I mean, we can even dial it back to 2 years ago when we were talking about where's Womack, where's Whit Weeks, where's pieces like this. Sometimes these guys lean on the experienced pieces. You're playing competitive football against NFL caliber players. Most of these people in the SEC can play on Sundays. You can't rely on someone that just started playing college ball. And sometimes sometimes it does, but more often than not, they're probably going to lean on their experienced guys. So, yeah, I agree. I think JuJuan Johnson would potentially see some opportunities at running back, especially more than quarterback. It don't really make too much sense to me.